Welcome to Single Parents Hub Facebook Live. My name is Tarini. I am the founder of Single Parents Hub. We are a global community that supports single parents and their children so that we can live a happier, healthier, and financially free life. Talking about being able to be financially free or doing well so that we can support our children and provide the best future for them. That means we have to really complete in a big boy world. As you know, the world are dominated by men. This is not a good or bad, it's just the facts. So sometimes as a woman, especially as a single mom, sometimes we feel that we really have to adapt to their style of completing and become more masculine. We have to drop our feminine hat and become more macho to match with the boy. And as we become more independent and become more self-reliant, and we forget to how to drop the hat off, and it just become a permanent hat, which is not good when you go out dating, because then the person that you go out dating with is just end up that they go there and they dating with another woman that act like a man. So that's not great. So tonight I'm so happy to have our expert on board, and her name is Sotoda Saifi. She's hypnotherapist from Harley Street, and also she's a healer coach and also a health and well-being coach. So she will come and share with us how to really dig and bring out our feminine energy and embrace it to enhance our relationship, and so also enhance our business, our workplace. So how can we do that? So let's see if she's ready to come and join us. Okay. Sotoda, I put the request that you can also request to joining. So if you can request, I will bring you in. And Andrew, welcome to our Facebook Live. And if you have any question or you'd like to share the comments, please feel free. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I think she's on slowly.
Hi, Tarini.
Hello. How did you manage to go to be the small window on top? Oh.
I am not sure. I have no idea. It's just I tried. I'm so sorry I couldn't connect before.
No problem. I just yeah. I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, that's perfect. How are you?
I'm good, and welcome to Single Parents Hub, and I hope you enjoy the long Easter break, and everyone seems to be, re-energized and bring back all their energy, which is good. And hopefully we are in summer now, so everyone will be more jolly and happy, which is always the good things.
Yes,
right,
definitely.
I just mentioned before that you're going to come and share with us how can we bring out our feminine energy and really embrace it, because as a woman we wearing too many hats, and especially as a single mom, sometimes because we have to be a father and a mother at the same time, and you wear both hats, especially sometimes that if the children don't have access to their father, or they are full time with the mom, so we kind of have to be strong. So hold on the forces and make sure that everything is safe, secure, and march on. And sometimes because we wear that hat for so long, we don't know how to switch sides. So when we go out dating, it's like, okay, what can we have now? We just still in command, which is not good. So how can we bring out our own feminine energy, which I think I still have that, and how to embrace it?
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for the question. Yes, I think so many of us really forget how to be in our feminine energy because we've kind of been conditioned to study really hard, to go to university, go to work and work really hard, and we kind of lose ourselves in that, trying so hard.
Yes.
And really all the time, using our logic, using our reasoning all the time. And this can be kind of like a habit, like because we practice it so much, it can become a habit. And the masculine energy is useful, very useful in business and at work. If you want to achieve your goals and everything, which is perfectly fine, and it's good to have. But then in relationship, especially, or at home with our families, we need to be able to switch back into our feminine energy really quickly. If we haven't practiced that, we need to learn how to get into our feminine energy.
Yes.
So, yeah, and the feminine energy is more intuition and nurturing and leaning back and just feeling your emotions, feeling your body, and feeling how do I feel today, and really loving yourself. And I know you mentioned if single mothers out there, they do the job of a mother and a father, taking care of the kids, taking them to school, and they have work as well. So you kind of really forget about yourself. And forgetting that you need to nurture yourself and be gentle to yourself and loving yourself. And from that space of being full on love, then you can give away to your children and to your family and to your friends and everyone around you.
Yes.
So yeah, and it's that type of energy that we need to really embrace and be able to have access to and hold on to, because that's a vibration. So when we have that vibration, then we attract different things in our lives.
Yes. Welcome to our Facebook Live, Michelle and Anne-Marie. Tonight I'm so happy we got all the powerful women joining us. So
yes.
Great, excellent. Yes. And a lot of time people also think maybe it's the perception that if you join your feminine side, you become more girly, you are weak, which is not true, isn't it? We can be soft and gentle, but strong at the same time.
Of course, yes, definitely, 100%. I mean, a lot of people think vulnerability is weakness, and being vulnerable is so powerful. Being vulnerable makes people love you so much.
Yes.
Because when we drop into our heart and we feel our emotions and are able to share that with someone or many people, they can relate to that.
Yeah, exactly.
People can relate because it's a collective consciousness. We all have the same emotions, same feelings, similar experiences.
Yes.
Even if it's not the same experiences, we experience the same types of emotions. Maybe to different extents, or but very similar emotions. And people related to emotions because people feel them.
Yes.
And when we are vulnerable, we are powerful because we can relate to people and people can relate to us. And that way we can connect to people more.
Yes.
And when we connect with people, we become more powerful as a collective together.
Yes.
Because when we're in our ego and we think we're so strong, not sharing anything with anyone, and we think we're strong, but we're in our ego.
Yes.
And we're not able to really deeply connect with other people, and it's difficult because we think we're strong, but it's not actually real strength.
I think also on that our shell that we try to project that we are so strong, right? Because I think behind that is also the fear. A fear of people think, gosh, you don't get it together. How can you run a business? How can you doing this? And you just like us. So sometimes we fear that, we cannot let them see our the down day, how when we experience some difficulty or things didn't go well, and we think, no, I can't really show that side, because then people going to lose trust in me, because they think, I get it all. How come you don't know this? You should know better. But I think that perception is only you bringing yourself. You bring it onto yourself. And like I mentioned, I think part of it just come from the fear, right? Because you setting the image up, setting the bar up so high that it's cover you, and then you just hiding behind that wall. So in that sense, how can we release, or at least slowly lower that bar down, the wall down, that we keep building that up, so other people can come in, or we can, reach out properly and connecting people in a more personal and more meaningful way.
Thank you so much for the question. It's a wonderful question. And that fear of what people think, what are people going to say? Am I going to be accepted? Are people going to reject me? Are they going to make fun of me? All these limiting beliefs are very subconscious, and sometimes we don't even know that we have them. And they come from very early in our childhood. As we're born and we grow up as children, our parents, they give us love, but if we do something wrong, they either punish us, or they don't give us the love that we want so much, that we are wired to desire. So we learn the behavior of, I have to be perfect to be accepted and liked. Otherwise, I'm not gonna get what I need. So in that sense, we learn how to behave in a way just to show people that we're perfect. Otherwise, we won't be accepted. And that's why it was so important for us to get unconditional love from our parents. But sometimes, it doesn't happen the way we want it to. So, a deeper work needs to be done to release that fear, because that fear is very deep in the subconscious mind. And the first thing is bring it to the conscious mind and not deny it. Like some people deny, I don't have any fears about this. It's just completely not in their awareness. So being aware of that fear is the first step to really releasing it, because once we are aware we have this fear, we kind of think to ourselves, okay, this is what I experienced as a child, and this explains my behavior. But this is not the truth. The truth is, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to feel emotion. It's okay to share it with, people you trust or loved ones around you. They don't even have to be family or friends that you've known for a long time. They can be people that you've met along, your journey, towards personal development and, finding yourself. So these people are there to support each other and to really kind of say, yes, I'm going through the same thing. Let's share experiences. And yes, it's okay. It's really okay to feel your emotions. I feel fear. I feel shame. I feel hurt. I feel guilty.
Oh, we're just human beings. We've gone through all sort of emotional.
So the first step is really to feel those emotions and to not deny them, to really accept them, and to really be honest with ourselves about our past and childhood and our emotions.
Yes, and this is very powerful. I went to Sotoda workshop last week or the week before.
The week before.
And me, I don't know anything about hypnotherapy and think, okay, as she's one of our experts, so I went along to support you. And oh my God, at the workshop, I cried like a baby, but I just come out, got all the red panda eyes. But it's such a relief, and it's crazy how we carry on with our, I don't know, unlimiting, self-limiting belief, or the pain, or anything that we have since the childhood, which is quite crazy. So it's nice, like you said, it's something that we first need to recognize it and really need to work on it. So thank you for that wonderful workshop. And also, I watched a YouTube YouTube clip the other days from Brené Brown, and she doing about vulnerability, which is quite good. She said being vulnerable is actually being brave, because you let yourself open for the things that you're not going to know the outcome, and you're not going to be able to control everything, but you embrace it. Whatever you take, you give yourself a chance. If I meet this guy, there's a possibility that he's going to hurt me, but then I'm open up to that, because if I'm not open up and I'm not going to take the chance, I will never find love again. This is in theory though, because I haven't find anyone yet, but at least we are willing to open up and to embrace it. That's how you see it.
First of all, thank you so much for coming last time. It was a really lovely event. It was so lovely to have you there, and all of that emotion that comes out, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful, because that's how we release. Tears are one way of releasing resistance, and it's really releasing that all the limiting beliefs can be released by tears. Crying is one of the really it's one of the feminine ways of releasing.
Well, a lot of men are crying now, so that's
so beautiful. When I see men cry, it's so beautiful, because I can see that they're opening their hearts. They really are feeling their emotions. They're not denying them anymore. They're feeling them, releasing them, and it's so beautiful. And yes, Brené Brown, she talks about vulnerability, and she talks about shame as well, because that's her speciality, shame and guilt.
Yes, exactly.
And she's saying that shame can be released by being vulnerable, because when we are vulnerable, when we feel shame, it's because in childhood we were told we aren't good, so you're really bad. We were told off, we were abused verbally, physically, or sexually sometimes, and so we created that belief in ourselves that we aren't good. It's not like guilt is different. Guilt is you made a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes, but shame is very different. It's not I made a mistake and it's okay. It means I am bad and it's not okay. I am really, really
and
bad.
And women, we normally take it in a very bad way. We always punish ourselves and be a worst critic and really give ourselves a hard time.
Very much so, yes. And we don't feel worthy enough and not good enough, and then you compare yourself to other people. So it's kind of like a snowball effect of emotions that comes with it. And Brené Brown is saying that how vulnerability can actually release that fear of shame.
And also when we have those emotional build up, so our survival instinct is okay, I can do it on my own, right? And then you become more macho, isn't it? I don't need men then. I can do this. I need plumbing done. Okay, I'll call someone, but I can sort everything out by myself. Then you keep building up the block for yourself.
Oh, definitely.
So it's like catch-22.
Definitely, it's very energetic. I think when we're in the masculine energy, it's like you're pushing away other masculine energies, because you're kind of like, I can do it all by myself. And the energy is masculine, so the masculine man would not be attracted to that. So and,
because they want to feel that they are king of the castle. So they can't be too king,
because that puts them in their feminine energy. And it's not pleasant or natural for a masculine man to
and then you become on like a competitive mode rather than you complement each other. You become a competitor that you have to compete in the same role. And the other angle also I want to discuss more, that when you bring out your feminine energy, it's not only good for the relationship. I think sometimes you need to bring that to business also, or to the workplace, because I believe that women, we have our way of doing business, and sometimes it's actually work on our benefit when we bring in that feminine energy and use it to our advantage.
Of course, definitely. One of the feminine traits is creativity. So we can use our creativity for business as well. And, creativity can be singing, dancing, painting, creating something, pottery, or whatever the creation is. It puts us in the present moment. It just kind of, it puts us in the present moment, and we actually are in slow motion, as in, like, our movement is different. We're not really in a rush to do anything. We're very kind of, slow, and we can feel it. Even when we cook or eat something, we can actually taste it better, and just we're really there. We're being present with it, and we don't think about things too much or use our logic too much. We just experience, we feel things, and that's why a lot of women, a lot of feminines do a lot of rituals in many different cultures, with flowers and with crystals and with singing and dancing. It's a very feminine thing to do rituals, and it's really to put you in the present moment, and because we can feel more joy out of that.
And also bringing our mind, state of mind, to the neutral, into the peaceful, calm state of mind, which will helping you make the right decision. Because if you coming from the yo-yo, either too overwhelming or too depressed, then it's not good when you make a decision from that imbalanced state of mind.
Yes, 100%. And also, when we are in the present moment and we feel peaceful and calm, we're very connected to our intuition. And as women, we're naturally intuitive.
Yes.
All of us, we're naturally very connected to our higher self, and we can make better decisions as we know what's right, what's the right thing to do. And every time we can't make a decision, or we're confused, we feel like we don't know what to do. We're very much in not even a masculine energy, but unhealthy feminine energy. So we really need to come out of that and feel more at peace and do something that's going to put us in the present moment. And it's a practice. It's really a practice, and it needs to be done regularly with consistency to be able to be in that energy.
And Michelle Davis, she's the doctor in German, and she said it's very true to bring feminine's power into the business. And in her case, because she's also a health and well-being coach as well, apart from being a doctor, and she said empathy is quite important, for her clients. So yes, a lot of compassion, sympathy, empathy. There's a lot of all this soft energy that we as a woman we can do better. So that's a great feminine energy to have.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with clients and customers, they feel best when they're understood.
Exactly. They feel that they are actually connected with you, and then you know what they've been through. Because if they are in that state of mind that they need someone to understand what they've been through, and you come into the really masculine energy. You say, come on, what are you doing? Why are you worried so much? Get over it and get on with it. That's not going to work.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. And being gentle, and that really, 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 it means a lot to everyone. Everyone that comes in our path. There was a study done about doctors, and they asked questions from the patients about their experience with the doctor, if they were good doctors or bad doctors. And to be honest with you, they never commented on what the doctor prescribed them, or how smart they were, or how intelligent they were. They commented on how kind they were,
or how good listener they are.
How much they cared about the patient, and this is what made them think that this is a good doctor. So it's really important in every type of job, or every type of business or career. It's very important to have.
I think it's a good start that when people know that you care, they will likely to listen more, because they need to know first that you care about them. You're not just a number, pocket or the wallet just coming in, but you actually care to that person, have a good thought for them. And Michelle also mentioned that intuition is very important, and trusting it as the female, and understanding is also very important. So I have a very good news to share to everyone, that you're going to do a special workshop for all of the women that able to come to the workshop. And we are going to do a digging and really bringing out our own feminine energy. And you said you're going to have some dancing and some ritual thing that we can really enjoy ourselves. So tell us more, please.
Yes, thank you so much for that introduction. I'm so excited, really so excited to do this. It's going to be in Queensway, London, so in central London. And so we're going to work on releasing the shame and the guilt from so there are feminine energy centers in the body which are connected to the organs, to certain organs in the body, and certain glands as well, which produce chemicals, and they control everything in the body. And we're going to talk about this, and also do a guided meditation, a hypnosis on releasing those feminine emotions that are blocking those energy centers. And so we're going to release the shame and the guilt and the unworthiness and the anger and resentment and the unforgiveness.
Of course, the big basket for that.
Yeah, so it's so amazing. And we're going to embrace that sensuality and creativity that we have naturally as the feminine. And we're going to work on self-love and forgiveness, and really embracing our feminine energy, and also work a little bit on our intuition. And then, yes, we can have some fun doing some dancing.
Sound amazing. And what I love about this workshop is also because it's the woman only. So we can just let ourselves go, and we don't feel that, ooh, there's another man in the room. And sometimes when we go into the room and then there's a man there, we have to okay, you have to hold yourself in a certain way, right? But because we are all women, just let it go. Just embrace it and see, what can you help us to bring our feminine energy back and embrace it. That's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you very much. So if you can put the link in so people that interest can go in there. And Michelle, you are more than welcome to fly over and stay with me, and then we go on to Sotoda workshop together. If not, can you do maybe a video clip or something, right? If you can record a little snapshot or something, so you can share with people that if they interest and they can kind of see what are you actually doing, maybe in the future they can do that, because maybe it's a short notice for them if they live abroad. But if you live nearby or in London, I'm highly recommend. It's very, very wonderful workshop. I feel much better after coming out from your workshop, and it's so easy that you give us the clear guidance, and also that how you can actually heal yourself or working on your own self on a daily basis, and it's quite easy things to do. So I'm on a recovery journey myself.
That's wonderful. So wonderful. I'm so happy. Yes.
Thank you. And if you haven't yet signed up to be a premium member in Single Parents Hub, it's free. So please sign up on the www.singleparentshub.com, and you have access to all information, resources, and you can go all our future events for free. So sign up, and the more is the better, so we can support each other, and we can all have a wonderful life and happy life together.
Definitely, 100%.
Thank you very much, and have a nice evening.